Most accounting firms have zero to no online presence. They've tried a few LinkedIn Pro posts, a newsletter draft, then life got busy. Not only a motivation problem, but a workflow problem. One of my clients wanted to fix this, so I built the system, as they know an online presence is extremely important, but they just simply didn't have the time or the expertise to do it. In this video, I'll show you how we've used the new Anthropic API and OpenClaw to build a solution to help solve this problem. And I'll also give you the free Lovable Remix link so you can go and remix this project and deploy it yourself, as well with a full guide on how to do it. This tool is a custom content manager for a financial services firm. As you can see, we currently can connect multiple channels and all of our content is organized on this content calendar, which many social media managers do. And what we're essentially doing is instead of a social media manager posting the content on here, we have our AI agents go out and generate this content. For example, here we have a LinkedIn post that is generated. We can then go, the client can go and read this post and then automatically go through, view it, and then approve it. So the admin basically will come here and have a call with a customer success manager or just do it themselves, talking to the agent, where they, for example, can look at these drafts with images, go into the menu and push them to get written properly with more thought. Then when that's done, they can read it and they would hit approved. This will then via an API be posted on their LinkedIn. And what we're trying to do with this content engine is push all posts to an email, push all posts to an email newsletter. That way we can basically move from a rented audience on LinkedIn to an owned audience as we own their emails and can work the leads and build trust. So this content is also generated with the previous LinkedIn content in mind, so we're keeping everything synced. We would basically go through, they would read the text and they can hit view email preview. And what this does will show what the actual email newsletter looks like. They would basically read through this and then do the same thing, approve it. And this is all generated by agents. So how does this actually work? Everything is managed in this portal here that the client can log into or you yourself log into. The first step is setting up a brand profile. So what this is telling the agent who we are, what website it is, the industry, what the business does, the target audience, the voice and tone, the colors, etc. And basically this is a really easy way to create a skills MD file. As you know, skill MD files are really good at basically making Anthropic or any LLM super powerful as you're giving them direct instructions. So that is what's generating here, which we can then use in future steps so the agent fully understands the business. Basically, the better this brand profile page is, the better the output will be. Then we can go into ideation. Basically, this is a cron job where every day basically Perplexity and Anthropic are looking at different posts. So it's just giving out subject lines, basically anything that the client will think is in line with their business. So for example, the $3 million threshold might be a good post that they think. They can basically tick multiple posts that they like, let's say, and then go and hit generate post. Now this will take a bit of time, but it will go through, people will look at it on the back end, and then it will go and generate these posts for them in more detail using basically Anthropic with another skills file that's really good at copywriting. So once these ideas are generated, they'll come up as drafts. So drafts are like not amazing. You'd basically go through and edit them, but it gives you an idea. It generates images and then we can go through and edit them ourselves. Or you could basically, what a lot of the client in this case is doing is having a ghostwriter turn a draft into a pending post. and then that pending post will get approved by the client. And then obviously once it's approved, it will be sent out to the connected LinkedIn account or emails via an API. This is basically where it works the same as any other content calendar, where the client approves it and then it's automatically posted. For example, this will be posted at 9 o'clock in the morning on the 19th. And we can see that would happen for all these other posts, including their emails. We can then go through and look at the analytics. So this will be pulling through the APIs, looking at the results. So basically you can see the funnel here. We're trying to go from impressions to engagements, link clicks, getting them to actually subscribe to the newsletter, and then the clients that have come from it. Looking at top performing posts, and all the client has to do is go on these 4 pages to get everything to work. It's a really good system, and it's exactly achieved that goal of they know they have to post on social media, but they just don't have the time to do it. One caveat to this is obviously it's not an amazing, hardworking, like super thinking out of the box content creator. It's relatively, I don't want to say vanilla posts, but vanilla posts that are very on target to their demographic. So all the posts do have stuff to do with their ICP. That's defined in their brand profile. So will they do millions of views? No, but they are highly targeted to their ideal customer, and that's how we sort of can get pretty good results, and they see the value in this system. If you go to systemsbydesign.co, the link in the will be in the bio. You can have access to the full write-up and also the free one-click deploy link. So you just click that, it will automatically deploy on your system, and you enter your API keys. You'll get this newsletter with it, and you just click this link and it will show you the steps in the automatic deployment. Thanks.